Seahorses favor shallow coastal zones where seagrass and reefs form a living shelter network. Thick structure provides holdfasts, camouflage, and visual cover from hunters. The current is a conveyor belt. It delivers food, but it also delivers danger, cruising the margins. Seahorse courtship is a test of stamina and stability in moving water. The male signals strength by holding an upright posture and keeping a precise nodding tempo, while color changes act as visual communication. The female evaluates carefully because the male will carry the embryos and absorb the greatest reproductive risk. When rivals meet, seahorses often compete through positioning and stability rather than violent strikes. The one who holds the better anchor point holds the advantage. One slip can expose the entire pair. Small differences in buoyancy, grip strength, and timing decide who owns the safest station. Meanwhile, the female may withdraw into cover, conserving energy and avoiding being tracked, waiting for the outcome to be written in behavior. Not noise. Many seahorses maintain bonds through repeated rituals that synchronize movement and spacing. Sharing a holdfast is both attachment and risk management. It reduces drifting and keeps them coordinated. These daily check-ins also confirm readiness for reproduction and strengthen partner recognition in a crowded habitat. The most valuable skill here is not speed, it's invisibility, knowing when to stop moving, align with the grass, and let danger pass without a chase. Before there are newborns, there is site choice. Dense grass, softer flow, many anchor points. A nursery is selected not for comfort, but for geometry, tight corridors, layered cover, and escape routes in every direction. Mating is an egg transfer ritual. The female deposits eggs into the male's pouch, where fertilization and development proceed. From that moment, the male becomes a living incubator, regulating conditions inside the pouch, while the female shifts toward defense and support around the chosen refuge. As pregnancy progresses, the male must conserve energy and reduce jostling that could stress the pouch. Even minor turbulence can become a problem when the body is heavier and less maneuverable. The female often increases foraging and maintains a safer buffer zone around the nursery, intercepting threats early and guiding food closer. In seahorses, parental care starts before birth by protecting the habitat, maintaining anchor points, and minimizing exposure that will decide the newborn's odds. In shallow seas, human activity carries far. Vibration and engine noise can disrupt hiding behavior and force animals to relocate at the worst time. Drift nets are especially dangerous because they don't hunt, they entangle and pull, turning shelter into a trap. A single snag can tear seagrass, opening gaps predators quickly learn to use. When the net is removed, the habitat seems to breathe again as stems rebound and visibility clears. For seahorses, losing seagrass is not inconvenience, it's homelessness. And without cover, survival math collapses. Plastic is more than entanglement. It can betray a seahorse by reflecting light and moving unnaturally, creating a bright signal in a world built on camouflage. For intelligent predators like octopuses, tiny motion is a clue, and repeated patterns become a map. The seahorse's counter strategy is synchronization. Match the grass's sway, match the background color, and become part of the scene. Success depends on patience and precision, choosing the right stem, the right angle, and the right moment to freeze before the predator's curiosity becomes certainty. Near term, the male must manage two demands: labor contractions and absolute stability. Each contraction shifts the body's balance, so anchoring becomes a constant correction under pressure. The female selects the most concealed birth point because predators exploit vulnerability and confusion, especially when movement spikes. In seagrass, every direction is a corridor. Above, a pushing current. Below, ambush. One vibration can become a fatal message, and a single exposed silhouette is enough to draw a strike to the nursery's edge. Some predators strike precisely when turbulence masks their approach. Seahorses have no teeth and no speed advantage, so defense often means misdirection, pulling danger away from the birth site, and forcing a predator to commit to the wrong lane. The female uses space and timing to redirect attention, while the male chooses depth and density over open water. When the storm eases, Calm returns, but it's fragile like plankton, always drifting, always one surge away. The nursery is safer now, yet every pause is temporary in a habitat that never truly stops moving. Seahorses often give birth in bursts, each burst driven by a contraction cycle of the pouch. The pouch functions like a pressurized chamber, pushing young out in waves while the male fights to keep the same anchor point. In darkness, faint glow can both conceal and reveal movement, turning tiny silhouettes into targets at the edge of vision. The female guards the doorway with position, controlling angles and blocking the most direct approach. The male commits to the rhythm of birth because if he loses the holdfast, the entire event can collapse in seconds, scattering newborns into open water. Seahorse birth is a reign of life, with many young launched almost at once. But there is no nursing and no follow-the-mother schooling. Newborns are independent immediately, and losses can be high within the first hours. The environment becomes their first teacher. Flow shows them where food drifts, and shadows show them where danger travels. The first true milestone is tiny, curling a tail around a blade of grass and holding still in the right place. From there, survival becomes a loop of micro-decisions: freeze, feed, re-anchor, repeated until the body steadies. Juveniles feed with rapid suction at extremely close range, demanding timing and accuracy. Each successful strike builds energy for growth, but each movement also risks exposure in a field of watchful hunters. The same current that brings prey can also reveal silhouettes if the animal chooses the wrong station or drifts into a brighter lane of light. The key skill is not speed, it's stillness. Freezing at the right moment lets danger slide past without ever seeing you. Over time, the juvenile learns distance, rhythm, and the safest angles to feed, turning the seagrass into both pantry and armor. As they grow, seahorses improve anchoring strength and hunting precision, turning clumsy starts into controlled, economical movement. They learn to read pressure from intelligent predators and retreat into denser grass at the right time, choosing cover before curiosity becomes pursuit. With size comes better camouflage controls, subtle color tuning that matches the meadow's shifting light. At maturity, courtship returns, upright posture, color shifts, steady rhythm, and old language spoken anew in the seagrass city. And with it, rivalry returns too, because reproduction is never private for long. Above, the surface keeps shimmering and moving on. Below, the life cycle opens again.